Hey guys and gals, I know I've been gone for a while, but I'm back right now for my 2 year update, and it's going to be a little something different. I can show you pictures all day of how I started my locks, what my hair looked like before I started my locks, what they look like after my locks, and yeah, I can do that, but just not right now. Maybe at the end of this video. I just wanted to give my perspective on my 2 years, what I went through in my 2 years. Now, if you just starting to follow me, this is my third set of locks. My first set was sister locks, and then I took them out. And then I interlocked my hair, but they were too small and they started locking up in the bag, blah, 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 blah. So, years later, I decided to start my locks off with braids. I didn't want to start with the interlocking method because that would have took a little longer. I was anxious to get my locks started, so I figured braiding would be faster. So, around about 6 months, my braids started locking up. They looked real nice. They still do look a little nice. But I just want to say that before you start locks, you want to figure out how you want your locks started. You have to figure out what size you want your locks. You have to figure out how much you're willing to pay to begin your locks. And you will hear this over and over and over again because it's the truth. It's the God honest truth. I knew that I wanted small locks. I got small locks 1, 2, and 3 times. You will also find that once you begin your lock journey, you will start to try different products. And once you start trying different products, you will eventually become a product junkie. You might be saying right now, no, it ain't me, but you will get on YouTube and you will YouTube different videos for different products, and you're going to say, oh, well, I want to try that because it worked for her or that worked for him. And that's not always the case. The same product doesn't work for everybody. So just be cautious of the products that you use in your hair, in your locks, because a lot of them can cause buildup. And it takes so much just to remove the buildup. Wax products, I promise you, you want to stay away from them. Somebody might say, oh, this works perfectly for me, but 3, 4, 5 months down the line, they got buildup because that wax attracted dust, and it just attracted dust and it's just there. So they got dirt buildup from the wax in their locks, and wax, trust me, it's so hard to come out. I don't know firsthand because I don't touch it. A lot of people just use water only. That's really not a bad idea. Me, I supposed to mist my hair twice a day with water and oil, but I've been a little lazy. Water is not going to cause buildup on your locks. Some oils, depending on what it is, where you got it from, will cause buildup. The most heaviest oils, like castor oil, black Jamaican castor oil, like really heavy oils, can cause buildup on your locks if you use too much. Thick oils like that should be used sparingly. It doesn't take a lot at all, sparingly. Um, I pretty much use water, natural oils, essential oils, and I do use the Bantu twist and lock gel, I believe it is. Bantu. Cantu. And it smells so good. It's not heavy. It's more of a water-based product. I haven't been using the rose water lately. Like I said, I've been a little lazy. But anyways, that's how it's gonna be when you first begin your locks. So my experience in the first year was, I was happy. I'm still am happy, don't get me wrong. I believe like a few days, maybe a week after I began my locks, I attempted to dye my hair like a plum color, and it didn't work out so well, but my hair was a little tinted. My only problem was that with the extra oils that I was putting in my locks, the dye was coming out on fabrics, pillowcases, clothes. So that's another thing. When you begin your locks, you do not want to use oils, especially a lot of oils, because it's going to prohibit your hair from locking up. But anywho, so with that dye, it kind of faded, but it was alright. I believe I dyed my hair again maybe after 6 months, or it might have been 5 months. So I just lightened my ends just a little bit, and I pretty much liked it. It was alright. I rocked it up until maybe, I want to say, 3 or 4 months ago. What'd I do? Oh, I used a semi-permanent color in my hair. It was a cream called, what was the name of that? I cannot figure it out, but it was pretty good. My only problem was that every time I wash my hair, you can see the color in the suds, or as I rinse my hair. So it was pretty much like a hot fuchsia, which was still really nice, because after washing it, it faded a little, but not a lot. So about, let's see, the week before the 4th of July, I dyed my hair again. So you can pretty much say I waited a few months. I'm not sure, I'm not positive, but I did wait a few months, or maybe a month or two, before I dyed my hair again. And by this time, I wasn't moisturizing my hair like I should, because every time I shook my hair or played in it, I can see little curly cues all over the place. So I knew my hair wasn't moisturized the way that it should have been. But I desperately wanted to dye my hair purple. It's like my favorite color, so I did something that you should not ever do unless you're a professional. I lighten my hair, like I lighten my ends a lot, a lot. And then I did the stupidest thing, dyed my roots black. So some of the black dye, as I was rinsing the black dye out my hair, it got onto my ends. My ends turned a little brown. I was kind of upset because the purple color that I was putting in my hair wasn't, I didn't think it was going to take, because I had darkened my ends all over again with the black, but it was lighter than what I had originally had it before I put the before I brightened it up. So I used Splat. I think, I don't think that's a semi-permanent. I think it's more of a rinse, and the color took so well. It looked blue on camera, but it looked really nice. The only thing about Splat is it didn't bleed like the other dyes that I used. And when I washed my locks, some of the color came out. Each and every time I washed my locks, some color came out. It wasn't heavy like the other dye that I had used, but as I rinsed, you can see like a clear purple tint of the water, which was fine. So this is how I got the color that I got now. If you're wondering, some of the purple rinsed out, some of the purple didn't. And I'm gonna just turn around so you can get a quick view. So some of the purple rinsed out and some didn't. So my ends went back to like this orange, brownish, and pink color. And somebody was like, oh, well, it looked like a tie-dye effect. Tie-dye? I don't know. I'm not complaining because I do like it. I'm not sure when I want to apply the Splat again. I know I do, but I'm not sure when. I just want to rock this color for a little while. Like I said, I like it. It's different, and I don't see nobody else with it. I like different. But I'm trying to get back to moisturizing my hair. I've been doing it a lot lately only because I really had to lighten the ends of my hair. But the good thing about that is it's not shedding as much as it was. So that's a start. I also have been using black Jamaican castor oil on my edges because I noticed that they're really thinning. I'm so used to, like, I don't like wearing my locks like this because it makes me look crazy. Excuse me. It makes me look crazy. So I'm usually pulling my hair back, wearing ponytails and things of that sort, and really not realizing that over time it's pulling my edges out. So that's something that you also want to consider not doing. That you have to be really, you have to really pay attention to what you do with your locks, or even if you have loose natural hair, because you may not see the effects of it the next day, but over time you will realize that, damn, what happened? You know what I mean? So yes, I have been trying to apply the black Jamaican castor oil on my ends like every other day. I know it's not going to happen every day, but at least every other day. So I really wasn't trying to make this a long video. I just wanted to mention a few things. Being that I hit my 2-year mark on July 29th, you know, over time people was like, oh, your locks look perfect, and you know, I don't think anyone has perfect locks. I'm sorry, not even people with sister locks. We all go through something with our locks, even if they just maybe break off, thin out, or just won't lock. And I had two of those problems. I never had a lock come off from my root. Never. So that's a good thing. When I first started retightening my locks, when I first started them, I realized that I was tightening too tight. So I had a little bit thinning up here, and I can show you. I was looking at one of my locks today and looking like that, and that's really thin. I'm gonna find it, but I have some new growth in the back, like a lot of new growth, where I was able to make additional locks, which was after maybe 6 months. And one of the locks at the bottom, it won't stay locked. It won't stay locked for nothing. I'll twist it and interlock it when I'm retightening, and it won't stay locked. I guess because I wash my hair every week. I have to wash my hair every week. It's summertime. I sweat. Plus the oils that I use along with my water, it gets in my locks. So every now and then you have to wash that stuff out. Also have this here that might have been 2 locks, but that also will not lock. I've been twisting on twisting on it and twisting on it, and you can see the length of it. Like, it's got a nice length, and that won't lock neither. I have a spot up here. I think that came out of one of my locks. But another spot right here that I'm constantly interlocking every time I retie, and that won't stay. So yes, I do have some loose hair that won't lock. Trying to find that thin one for you guys. I don't know, I guess it's hiding now, but it's pretty noticeable. Yeah, because I want to play hide and seek. Yeah, I been through some things with my locks. I am in the process of trying to fix my locks to make them healthy again. And eventually I think I will have to clip my ends. No, that can't be it. I don't know. Just won't be anytime soon, because where the hair was bleached, it's like real fragile. So I've been losing like some of my ends, and that is another reason why, that is the reason why I don't think that my locks are at the length that they should be. I believe that they should be a little longer. I always look at, was it this lock? Oh God, when I dyed my hair, all this was just loose. And you can see where it's trying to lock back up, which is a good thing. It was just like poof. So I had been twisting on it, and it's starting to lock up again. But locks like that one and this one, there's no reason why they should be this short. So that means that over time they have been breaking off on the ends. Okay, I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to make this video that long. I'm sitting up here just talking, and didn't realize that the recording had stopped. But I pretty much just want to say that I really can't blame nobody for the damage that I have done to my locks but me. If it was somebody else who caused my damage, then yeah, I would be extremely pissed, but it's all my fault, you know. The only person who be in my locks is me, and it will always be that way. So at the end of the day, yeah, I'm pretty much just pissed at myself. But it's gonna take some time for me to doctor up my locks and make them healthy again. And I guess we'll just see what it looks like in year 3 for me. So, like I said before, I do apologize for not being available for you guys to see. Nah, let me stop. Some things has been going on with me for the last month or so, but those are other videos, and you'll find out. You'll know. So I'm gonna try to post another video soon. I'm gonna try, because I do owe you guys a tutorial on my 4th of July hairstyle. I do. I'll get it soon. So until then, YouTube, peace, love, and happiness, and thank you for being with me for 2 years, and to my new subscribers, thank you too for just joining in. You guys made me feel so special, and I can't thank you enough. So kudos.